The biggest question facing us during the upcoming holiday season: will Santa Claus be able to travel with all the worldwide COVID restrictions? Can he deliver presents to children throughout the world during the current pandemic? The staff at the Helio Health Training Institute have been working diligently to determine if we should be concerned. Let's hear from Dr. Anthony Fauci, the chief medical advisor to the president. For 2 years, he has been adamant that there is no concern over Santa's travel plan. In November 2020, he pronounced in USA Today, Santa is exempt because of all of his good qualities. He has a lot of good innate immunity. He followed that up in December of 2021 when he reported again to USA Today, this year he's even more protected because he is fully vaccinated and boosted. Now, we do understand that if you are vaccinated, you can still test positive for COVID. So how is Santa preparing himself? First, let's take a look at PPE. As part of Santa's attire, he is accustomed to wearing gloves consistently, so this will not be an issue. But what about the mask requirement? We determined he is exempt from this rule. The CDC defines close contact as anyone who is within 6 feet of an infected person for a total of 15 minutes or more over a 24-hour period. Now, we all know Santa cannot visit when children are awake, so there is no risk of direct contact. However, we also know that some children like to try to sneak out of bed to see if they can spot St. Nick. So if that does happen, what are the risks? According to an article in Science Focus, Santa will have to travel over 99 million miles to visit 200 million children in only 34 hours if you take into account time zone changes. If you assume each household averages 2.5 children, then Santa will have to travel to 80 million homes. If you crunch the numbers, Santa will only spend about 1.5 milliseconds in any indoor space with no others present, well below the CDC definition of close contact. So what about the cookies and milk? The CDC reports currently there is no evidence of food container, or food packaging being associated with transmission of COVID-19. Like other viruses, it is possible that the virus that contains COVID-19 can survive on surfaces and objects. Now, please keep in mind that Santa knows when you're sleeping and knows when you're awake, for which you can also assume that he sees your hygiene habits. While we cannot say for sure, it is safe to assume that he will not consume products if there's potential for COVID cross-contamination. With all the evidence collected, we at the Training Institute have determined that it is safe for Santa to travel and the risk of him spreading COVID from house to house are none. Now that you can rest easy that Santa will be coming, on behalf of the Helio Health Training Institute, we would like to wish you all a happy and safe holiday season, and we look forward to seeing you again in 2022.